Grand Rising, my beautiful souls. So today, the last few days, actually since I was a young wren, right? Living on Earth has been very hard for me. I'm very grateful to be living on Earth. Of course, there's so many beautiful things on Earth to be grateful, to be a part of, to see, and to experience. But right now, in this time, for the last however many years, we've been in a state of hell on Earth. And so a lot of things, lower vibrational things, have been happening. And lately, it feels really heavy. Now that I'm an adult, I can see and understand things more and know that even if it's happening on a completely different side of the world than where I'm at, even if I'm not directly impacted by these things, I can feel them, and I know that a lot is needed in order for those things to change, right? I apologize for the noise, by the way. But ever since I was a young wren, so many things didn't make sense to me, like how people are so mean to each other, to animals, to the earth. The earth part came a bit older. I didn't understand the earth was alive. You know, I love to be outside and love to be in the trees and whatnot. But things such as littering or things not taking care of the earth, that didn't hit me until more recently, right? But everything else still never made sense to me. So many things, the amount of pain people were in, like I could feel that, I could see that. From a young age, I understood, like there are things like on a deeper level. I saw things on a deeper level. I felt things on a deeper level, and it hurt a lot, you know? And lately, with everything going on in the world, I feel very, like, helpless, you could say. I feel a bit useless, although I know that in other ways I'm doing things to help, right? But I just feel like it's not enough. And I know what my mission here on Earth is. And I know that it's going to take time. But I don't know. I feel like it needs to be pushed and rushed. Because the way I'm feeling, it makes me so sad. And I read something today about Gaza. It was a Bible verse speaking about how the Lord was going to set fire to the walls and kill the people of, I forgot what specific word was used, because of them putting other people into exile, right? And it upset me at first to think that, again, people are out here believing that the Most High is, what's it say? It made me upset to think, yeah, people are basically like justifying the things that are happening to the people of Gaza and what's going on in Gaza. Then it was explained to me a bit more, and it made a little sense, being of, once again, the realm that we're on and the karma that happens for certain things happening, right? But I don't like the justification, because at this point I just still feel like everybody is worthy of the peace and love. Like, it's time for all of this destroying, all this vengefulness, this what is the other word? Revenge. I guess it's the same thing. All of that stuff to stop. The fighting, the hate, the wars all over the world, everything happening everywhere. That, like, all the different countries, all the different places, that there's just so much turmoil, so much chaos, so much fear, so much, like, everything. People shouldn't be hungry. People shouldn't be fearful to be outside to rest. People don't have safe places to rest. The animals should be free. Yesterday, I met a cow. I asked her if I could pet her. She let me pet her. When I started petting her, she started crying. She started factually crying. And I asked her, I'm like, why are you crying? Thank you. Why are you crying? And she's saying she's tired of being tied up. She's tired, like, she wants to be free, just like everybody else. Imagine a life where you're just tied up almost all of your days. And a lot of people see that as normal, to have animals and just tie them up and just not let them be free. But if it were us, that would be wrong, like as humans, but they see animals as less than. And I know it's a part of the programming and conditioning, so I'm not judging people. All I'm saying is they're meant to be free just as us. They are living beings just as us. They have feelings just as us. And I know people probably gonna say I'm crazy and the cow didn't tell me that, but she told me that, and she was crying, like she was sad. Animals legitimately have feelings. Like, what I'm saying is being here on earth right now is really hard. And once again, since I was young, and I know I came here specifically to bring awareness and to bring about the heaven on earth, because I know it's not just me. There's so many of us. And even so, I don't know how long you guys have been with me, but I met, my daughter from a past life about a year ago, almost a year ago now. And she created a group on WhatsApp to pray for world peace everywhere. Like, okay, world peace, yes. And she was inspired by things that are going on in Palestine and stuff like that. But it's for everything. The people who are in the group will send a prayer. You can send a prayer in your language and also in English if you'd like. It doesn't matter what religion, any religion is open to come. There's no discrimination. It's just somewhere to come to pray to whoever your God is for world peace, which is a beautiful thing. And I want to have a church that I wouldn't call it a church one day that is pretty much based on the same thing. Any religion, any race, any whatever your orientation is, you come as you literally, and you pray, you meditate, you ask for guidance. You share love, spread love, healing energy, loving energy, just for anybody to come and just feel completely welcome. And that's another thing that I'm ready for to stop, is the judgment and making people feel bad for believing in one thing or for not believing in one thing. Like, all of that is separatism. That's one of the biggest issues I've had with religion. Not all religions, but a lot of religions feel as though theirs is the only way. It just has to be that way, and if you're not that way, you're wrong. If you're not that way, you're not with God. You don't know God. You worship the devil. So many things. All of the separatism, again, it literally is created to cause people to separate, cause people to fight, to hate each other, to dislike each other because they're different. It causes people to feel like they need to be in a box in order to be with the Most High, which is just not right. Yeah, so it's just been hard for me, I think. But yeah, the cow hit me yesterday. Reading that thing about Gaza hit me today. Just the last few days, honestly. I keep saying the last few days, and it's not the last few days. It's really been for as long as I could remember. Things have been hard. The way that I see things to be on a deeper level, the way that now I understand people that don't see it like that more than I did when I was younger. Although I always known it was because, they have some type of pain. But it just makes me sad even to see those people who think certain things are okay, because they kind of like that vibration is adding to that vibration of the world as a whole. Although I know more people are waking up, more people are seeing, more people are embodying the peace and love and all that. It's just hard. It's hard. And I have faith. I have complete faith, complete trust, complete knowing that it's going to change, knowing that everything is going to, come back around. But I also know that it takes time, and I'm letting myself still have my human experience and feel these feelings, although I try my best not to, because I try to maintain my frequency and my energy on a level of just understanding that this is just how it's to be right now. It's not a forever thing, But I do like to come share with you guys when I'm feeling these other feelings, because it's also normal, and I know I'm not the only one feeling it. That's my I don't know, any chance you get with a person, with an animal, to spread some more love, to send some love, do it, even if it's not seen as normal, even for yourself. A lot of people lack that self-love to be able to comfort themselves and give themselves love. And Okay, video got cut off. But as I was saying, a lot of people lack, the emotional intelligence for giving themselves self-love, and I'm still learning that. It's a journey, especially if we grew up not being taught stuff like that, or not having an example of someone who knew how to give themselves self-love. And a lot of people don't, especially generations back and stuff like that. But so yeah, any chance you get to send yourself self-love, send another person some love, some animals some love, even if it's a cow, a chicken, a lizard, a frog, even if it's as simple as just saying, hey, I love you. You don't even have to try to pet them. But they have feelings. Everybody has feelings. Even telling the earth, the trees, how grateful you are for them. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys know what I'm saying. But it's time for a change. It starts with us. And yeah, if you are anyone feeling like this, though, this is not, once again, it's not to discourage. I do, like I said, have trust and faith that, and knowing that it's going to change, even though I know there's so many people that don't. I know there's so many people that think it's just gonna keep getting worse only and stay at that, and like nothing will get better. And I thought that once upon a time, before I figured out who I am and what I'm here for, and woke up to the truth. There's purposely things at play to instill fear and to instill doubt in all of us, and to make us think that nothing will change, to make us think that this is exactly how it's going to be forever and it's only going to get worse. And not to say that it's not going to get worse, because things tend to get worse before they get better. Things have to be redone, which is why I said I understood what my friend was telling me about Gaza, it having to be basically destroyed to be rebuilt. And that's happening really all over the world. The earth itself is cleansing herself. There's a lot of natural disasters and such that had been happening and probably will continue to happen to regenerate, So I get that, of why things get worse before they get better. But it's not an end-all, be-all. A lot of people think the earth is just going to be completely destroyed. Everything is going to be completely destroyed, and then that's going to be it. And that's just not it. That's to cause fear and to make people feel like there's nothing we can do, to make people feel and think there's nothing to change, there's nothing to be done, that we do not have the power. And remembering or learning to know that we are all the Most High in different physical forms. We do have the power to change that. We do have the power to bring heaven on earth. It starts with us, the way that we treat people, the way that we treat ourselves, the way that we treat the earth. It, has to change. We have to fix it. We have to heal it and heal ourselves and bring that unity, bring that peace, bring that love. Wanji Sebo. Okay. Tukabulunji Sebo. Oh, never mind. Okay, I apologize, but yes, I think that's it. Wanji Sebo. Where are you going? But I love you. I will see you soon. I trust all will be well.